Hello, friends. It's Nikki and Bella, and today we have sort of an unexpected book haul. So,
Well, not very unexpected. She gets a lot of books.
yesterday we attempted to get outside and start our little free library scavenger hunt because I have been fascinated ever since I saw my friend Jessica from On a Stack of Books. She has been doing these for a while, and then she tagged me in her first tag version of this. And so we decided to get out. And after the first Little Free Library, honestly, before the first Little Free Library, we realized that it was much too hot to be wandering around outside. And so after we gave it the good old effort. And I think we completed one prompt at that first Little Free Library. We left a book
Did we?
of a wild animal or wild animals. We did. Anyways, it was too hot. And somehow we ended up detouring to the bookstore. And I had been planning to buy two of these books over the weekend anyway. So we detoured there to the nice cold AC after being outside. And so we thought we would share with you what we ended up getting yesterday when we went to the bookstore. So I will start off, if that's okay. Would you like me to start off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she got a lot of books. Just say
I'm
yeah. In the first couple minutes, she already got a stack of books.
Listen. Okay. I don't need you putting my business out there, Bella.
Well, you did do that, and you have a lot of books here.
I do. Okay. But we're going to share those now. So, the first book that I got was one of the ones that I was planning to purchase, and that is The Shining by Stephen King. I think most everybody knows what The Shining is about.
I don't.
Well, I don't think that you would enjoy this, Bella. Much too old for you. So, this is the story of what is his name? Jack Torrance. Jack Torrance and his job as a winter caretaker at the Overlook Hotel. Very isolated. And yeah, some things happen there. It is quite a spooky sounding story, and this was the one I decided was going to be my next Stephen King. It was between this one, The Mist, and Under the Dome, since I finished The Stand a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, we got The Shining. The next one was an impulse buy, but here we are. It's okay. This is The Unicorn Hunters by Catherine Arden, an author that I have enjoyed before. I really enjoyed The Bear and the Nightingale, I think was The Bear and the Nightingale. And this one is sort of a historical fiction that also has a bit of magic in it. And it's the story of the heiress to the Duchy of Brittany, and her father is killed in war with France, and she is the heiress to the duchy. Yes, it is. The peanut gallery over here. Uh,
How rude!
So, yes, she is the heiress to the Duchy of Brittany, and they plan to marry her off to the King of France. And so she decides that she's going to take matters into her own hands, and she plans to embark on a secret marriage. And that is all I really know. Something about the woods and mystical things happen in the woods. So we will see. I really did enjoy The Bear and the Nightingale. All right, this next one is, I guess you could say it's an impulse buy, but it is one that I pick up every time we go to the bookstore. And this is The Terror by Dan Simmons. And I did not need another mammoth, but I mean, I got one. So, this is the story of the HMS Terror, a ship that was part of the Franklin expedition in 1845, and one of the first steam powered vessels searching for the Northwest Passage. I love a good sea voyage, But this one is a historical novel with a twist because, as we know, they are, I believe, shipwrecked or stranded in the ice in the Arctic. And yeah, we have all of the normal historical horrible things that happened to these people that got stranded on the ice. But in this one, there is also something out there in the frigid darkness, an unseen predator stalking their ship. And so it looks like a horror mixed with a historical fiction. And yeah, I pick this one up every time. I don't know what it is. I love shipwrecks. I love stories about shipwrecks. I love stories of survival, and I love books set on ships, and I love books set
Clearly.
in the Arctic and the Antarctic. So here we are. All right, there's only three more. This next one is an impulse buy, but I have seen it before, and this is The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. And I've been kind of fascinated by this topic. I have mentioned in the past that I am a fan of true crime, and I do regularly listen to a couple of true crime podcasts and YouTubers. And one of them has a series called Strange and Unusual. And apparently, this is something common in the region of Appalachia. In the middle of the woods, there's these random staircases, and people that go up them are not seen again. And in this story, a few school friends go on a camping trip, and one friend walks up. So fascinating. I am fascinated by this topic. The next one is actually one I bought for my husband. Since we did just recently find out that he is going to be leaving on a deployment very soon, and thought I would stock him up with some books. And he has
And
mentioned,
it's going to be very long.
and we thought we would stock him up with some books. And this is one he has talked about in the past since reading Project Hail Mary, and I got him The Martian. Very, very similar to the movie, if not completely identical. I think this is one of the closest. I think the Martian movie was the closest movie to a book that I had ever read, but I loved it. And yeah, now we have all three of Andy Weir's books. But yeah, this one will travel quite a bit. And then finally, the other book that I actually went to the store for.
A
And
humongous book.
yes, it is quite a big one. These seem to be getting bigger and bigger with each book in the series. I did purchase book 6 in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, The Eye of the Bedlam Bride. And yeah, I am well on my way through book 5, and I wanted to have book 6 on standby. I have not been getting burnt out with this series, so I have been making pretty steady progress through the series. And so, yeah, I have been a few times to different bookstores, and one of the books in the series will be out of stock. So I wanted to make sure that I had it. And that is it for the books that I got, along with the one that I purchased for my husband. And so, Bella, did you want to share the books that you got?
Yes, I got Dream.
Dream by Barbara O'Connor. And why did you want to get this book?
Well, first, obviously, I would want it because it has dogs in this book, so obviously I would get it. And second,
Obviously.
yeah, Avi.
Mm-hmm.
And second, it's the second book of Wish.
Okay, so it's the second book after Wish, which was a book that you did read and you loved. And actually, we did start off a summer reading journal for her, and her prize at the end is a free book. And she has already made her choice of the free book that she is going to get, which is Wish.
Wish.
Because
I love Wish.
You love Wish, and why else?
Well, I want you to read it with me.
She wants me to read Wish, and
With me.
she did ask me to read it with her. So if she finishes all the prompts for her summer reading challenge, she will be getting Wish for free. And yeah, so Dream is about a dog and a little girl, and a girl that wants to write a song.
Right? Okay.
Okay, what's the next book you got?
I Am Rebel.
I Am Rebel by who is the
I
author?
thought it was Rebel.
It can be. It's spelled the same way for Rebel and Rebel. By Ross Montgomery. And it looks like. Why did you look at this book? Because you did kind of go towards this book at the store.
Yeah, little fish. New dogs die in this book.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool disclaimer that they put on the back. They actually put it as a disclaimer here that no dogs die in this book. But yeah, it looks like a dog and his boy live on a farm.
Owner.
Yeah, his boy and his boy goes off. They live on a farm, and there is war brewing, and the boy wants to go off to war, but it's Rebel's job to protect him. So they set out on a journey that takes them far from home. So yeah, it seems like it's going to be a good adventure and a heartwarming story. And then we did get her 2 other books. Was the I Survive series, because Bella is a fan of nonfiction. She loves National Geographic and books about animals and books about true things and places and other topics. And so,
I like
oh, that's good. So what is this one? I Survived the Destruction of Pompeii. Yeah, you've heard of Pompeii before, right?
Yep, and like the Magic Tree House books.
Yeah.
I read one of those.
Yep. And then what's this one? This one you hadn't heard of before, right?
No, but I have heard of like what went on. I just don't know the name.
Yeah. So I Survived the Black Death. She didn't know what the Black Death was, but she has heard of the plague and the rats. So these are fun little stories. I mean, I guess they are historical fiction, but really the aim is to teach kids about these famous events that happened in history. So, yeah.
Or how to survive something.
Or how to survive something, yes. But I think that it helps teach you guys about what happened by having a kid as the main character and surviving whatever the crazy event is. But yeah, I think we did pretty well with our book haul yesterday, especially considering we hadn't planned initially on going, but
well, we all know that we would end up going to the bookstore because we were doing something book related.
Yeah, we were. But yeah, thank you so much if you made it to the end of this very sassy video.
I'm growing up, so I'm getting sassier.
Yes, you are. Okay. But thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Sassy video.
Thank you if you made it to the end of this sassy video. And we hope to see you in the next one that is going to be much less sassy.
How rude.
Alright. Take care.
Make it more sassy.
Take care. Bye. You want to say bye?
Bye.